Today, the number one. Why is life so lonely sometimes? Have you ever met someone who naturally takes control of a room without even trying? People with Mulank number one often have that energy, strong opinions, independent minds, natural leadership. But behind that confidence, there's often pressure. There's often loneliness and a deep fear of failure. Today we dive into the world of Mulank number one. Welcome to the Soul Numerology channel, where we dive deeper into the numbers. Yes, we explore ancient Vedic tradition, the Mulank and the Baya. Yes. So, what is Mulank number one? If you're born on a 1, 10, 19 or 28, then you are Mulank number one. And in numerology, the number one is ruled by the planet, the sun. And just like the sun, this number wants to shine. Mulank number one people usually do not enjoy being controlled, even as children. They often think, I will do it myself. They are very independent, ambitious, proud, visionary, and mentally also very strong. So these are the people who naturally want to lead. They want to lead, they want to build, they want to create, but also stand out somehow. Even if they're quiet, there's often a strong, very strong inner fire. That's sun energy. Yes. So at their best, Mulank number one, that's people inspire others. Yeah. They are like pioneers. They're often the first to start something. They take risks, they speak up or go against the crowd. Many entrepreneurs, leaders, creators, politicians, influencers, they carry very strong number one energy. And they usually think, why follow this road if I can create one? So Mulank number one has a strong masculine yang energy. And this does not mean male or female, no. It means forward movement, action, direction, individuality. These people, they hate depending on others. Yes. So, but every number has positive sides, but also has a shadow side. And what is the shadow side? It can become arrogant, it can become impatient, it can become too controlling, too distant, or it can become obsessed with success. And sometimes they struggle to ask for help. Why? Because deep inside, many Mulank number one people, they fear appearing weak. So they carry pressure alone. And this is why some Mulank number one people become workaholics, or they become emotionally unavailable in relationships. Not because they don't care, but because vulnerability feels uncomfortable. In love, especially a number one, he needs admiration, he needs respect, and he needs also mental stimulation. If they feel like control, they slowly disconnect. They often do best with partners who support their vision, but also who soften their intensity. Because Mulank number one can forget that relationships are not always around business or around projects. Not everything can be solved with logic and control. Because sometimes people simply want emotional presence. Yes. So you often recognize a Mulank number one early in life. Then you would see the child who says, I want to become something big. And in their teenage years, they are the ones who refuse to follow the trends. And as an adult, they are constantly wanting more from life. Even when life is difficult, they usually keep on moving because the sun never stops shining. So what is the lesson for the number one? Because the number one must learn that true strength is not only independence, it's also emotional intelligence. It's also patience and allowing others to stand beside them. Now, when we have the compound numbers, this becomes interesting because not every Mulank number one is the same, because I said we have a 1, we have a 10, we have a 19 and a 28, and all carry different energies. The number one is pure sun energy, a strong individual, a born leader. The 10 is mostly leadership with cycles of ups and downs, often lucky, but life moves in phases. The 1-9, he's very karmic. This is a success number. It can rise high after struggles. And the 28 has strong leadership, but lessons to learn through relationship and trust, and can experience betrayal or sudden disappointments. So this is why true Mulank number one people can feel completely different because of the compound number. The compound number changes the flavor. Now, what I would advise for the number ones, if you are a Mulank number one, stop trying to carry the whole world alone. Your power grows when ego becomes wisdom, ambition becomes purpose, and leadership becomes inspiration. You do not always have to prove yourself. Sometimes the strongest people are the ones who finally allow softness. So, are you a Mulank number one? Tell me in the comments. I'm happy to hear. Do you relate more to the leadership side or the loneliness side? Just tell it to me, and subscribe and like, and the next video will be Mulank number 2. Yes, see you at the next